Welcome to this next segment of the Liturgical Catechesis here at St. Joseph. My name is Father Brian Eilers. Today we'll be talking about the Liturgy of the Word. So when we come to the Mass, we here at the church to celebrate the liturgy, one of the very important things that happens is the readings here from the Ambo and from this book, the lectionary. This lectionary is the Bible, but it's segmented out so that the person who is doing the readings knows exactly what they're supposed to read. But this really should be treated just like the Bible because it is the sacred scriptures. When we think about the liturgy of the word, it's important to think about what's happening. That is that Christ is actually speaking to us. The general instruction for the Roman Missal says something about this. It says, when the sacred scriptures are read in the church, God himself speaks to his people, and Christ, present in his word, proclaims the gospel. So in faith, then we listen to the word as it's spoken to us, that Christ is speaking to us. The first thing that we hear in the liturgy of the word is the first reading. That is usually taken on Sundays from the Old Testament. However, there are times after Easter that it is taken from the book of Revelation or other parts of the New Testament. This first reading is usually connected to the gospel, so there is a theme that is developed with a reading from the Old Testament or New Testament and then the gospel, so that that really is what the preacher usually focuses on. Then we have the responsorial psalm. Now the psalms go way back to the time of David in the Old Testament, and actually the people would sing them or chant them in the temple worship. When I was in Israel for a sabbatical, I went to synagogue, and that's how the Jews gathered together to pray, and we chanted as best we could in Hebrew with them the Psalms. It was really amazing and beautiful to pray the Psalms, knowing that Jesus prayed these same Psalms and probably in a similar tone. So that's a responsorial psalm. Then the second reading is usually taken from the New Testament. So the letters of St. Paul primarily, he wrote these letters to different communities like the people in Rome or Thessalonica or Philippi or Corinth. So that's where we get the letter to the Corinthians. These letters and also some of the others like John and Peter and James, Hebrews, these are also letters to the church. So these readings do not follow the same theme necessarily of the first reading in the gospel, but they are also very instructive for us because these readings are directed to the people of the church, that is, of the New Testament, of this new covenant that is formed in Jesus Christ. And so with every single thing that we're reading in this second reading, there's something alive and fresh and new because Jesus has come and he's changed the world. He's changed the world for us. He's making all things new for us. So when we listen to these readings, it should really be amazing to us and convict our hearts that yes, Jesus has come to do something radically new in the world. The next thing we'll talk about is the Gospels, but we'll save that for the next segment. So hope that you're enjoying this liturgical catechesis. If you look for more, there's information on our website and also in the church bulletin. God bless you.